Hey friends, this is Young's Paper Creations once again, and I am having such a blessed time that I I'm missing some sleep because this Christmas has been quite busy. I've been making quite a lot of journals, and with that we have Stamping Up. I'm a demonstrator for Stamping Up. I'm more of a hobbyist than the business side of it. I can indeed order items for you through Stamping Up, but primarily I use the items for my other crafts rather than an active seller of Stamping Up products. And so I'm very selective in the items that I get. And this particular season, which will be available for customers starting the 5th of January, the 5th of next month. I will be able to show you the inside of the catalog, but because I'm a demonstrator, I'm able to pre-order, and that's one of the perks that the demonstrators have. And if you were to purchase anything and it comes up to, let's say, $130, you might as well go ahead and become a demonstrator, because when you first sign up, you have 3 months before you start uh, needing to order again, and you could stop at any time you want. You don't have to continue, and you also get over 150 something dollars in items when you first signed up. All right, so let me show you some of the items that I have. I already did a small unboxing, and this is my second. Now, one of the things you need to know about me is this is my therapy, this is my hobby, this is my ministry, this is Aisha. So I place, you know, whatever money that I have and can into this, because I don't do any of the other things that other folks would do uh, to pass their time when they're not at their 9 to 5. All right, so I'm going to remove this so you don't get to see the items before I show you. All right. I'll keep it to the side. This is so exciting, so exciting. Now, I didn't get a whole lot because I'm breaking it up as I get funds, but I did get some stamping pads because the colors are great and they help with, your stamping and whatnot. Because remember, it's called Stamping Up. So we have dies, we have punches, and you name it. So this is the basic gray I have. And if you know the stamp pads, I'm gonna start doing some cards and such, so you get an idea. If you've not seen me do any of those, I'll start showing a few of them other than my journals. All right. This here is Flirty Flamingo. And I'm sure you've seen stamp pads before, but not with these lovely names and colors, because if you visited Michael's, they carry the basic red, green, just the basic stuff. So If you don't know about Stampin' Up, get to know. Okay, Seaside Spray. It's like a blue. I'll bring these a little closer. All right. And I got Bermuda Bay. So one of the things I will be working on is going through my stamping pads so that I can see what I have and what I need. I need to get quite a bit more because I plan on getting back into my card making. Now I got this. It's called Sweet Ice Cream. I'm so excited for this because there's so much you can do with this stamp. And not only that, number one, when you stamp, you're able to see what you're stamping because it's a photopolymer stamp. You could see through to what you're doing. All right? But in conjunction with that, do you like that word? Conjunction. I love it. I love words. In conjunction with that, it comes with a punch. Now, I am one to always get a little bit testy with individuals when they are showcasing their items and would not make a punch for the life. So I'm always there sitting watching them saying, punch something so I can see it. Punch something. And many would not punch anything. Now, of course, they can't hear me, but wouldn't it be nice? So I'm going to punch something. So here we go. And if you've not tried Stampin' Up again, you do not know that their punches are one of the best out there that you'll find. They last a lifetime. And if you purchase one and it becomes like if something is wrong, you could send it back and they'll replace it. But this here punches out a cone. Do you see that? And that's what this stamp, you see that? That's the top. And this is the cone. You see that? So the difference is when you make when you stamp with this Sweet Ice Cream stamp, you're going to be able to stamp out these and then you can punch. And here we've got the sprinkles. This is the sprinkles. And this is the bottom stick for the, I forgot what you call that bad boy there. And this is the cone. And here you could make the waffle sign here on the bottom of the cone. I just love it. So I have lots to play with for this. Let's see what else I have in here. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Look what I have. I keep seeing other ladies with this beautiful paper. Seldom do I order the papers from Stampin' Up because I prefer to get the punches and such. But this time around, oh my goodness, they went crazy. They found our weak spots. I think that's what it is. And they did well. They're smart. This is when you can say, wear the old shoes, wear the old dress, and buy crafting supplies. Now, how I've come to do now, this is part of my ministry. I'm actually looking to have my daughter attend a Christian school, and believe you me, it's what, $600. I'm Seventh-day Adventist. It's $600 if you're part of a church affiliation, and if you're not, it's I think they said $900. So I am selling my journals and using part of the funds to fundraise for my daughter to go to the Christian school, and then the other percentage will be going to my church. And I strongly believe that, if we take our talents or gifts, we could do so much with it. And I've decided to, do that. And so let me show you the pads here. Look at that. So I can also punch these out. Actually, this one, I don't think I could punch out this one. Yeah, that's too big. I can't punch this out, but I can cut it out or use it for a background. And this for sure will be the cone. And there's a technique to not wasting your paper. So look at that. This will be the bottom of my cone. And let me punch another piece out from the paper that I had before. Right? I had this here before. And then if I put my waffle cone at the bottom, look what we have. Alright? So let me show you the paper again. I'll leave my stamp, my punch. Let me show you the papers again. Let me take the box off the table. I don't have a lot of space. Okay. Let's do this. So I'll turn it over. So I think we have what? Look at this. 2 of each, I guess. So we have that one. Then we have this. And we have this. So I showed you the stamp, right? So this part here and this is what this is. So the stamps that I have, I can create my own and then cut it out. Alright, and this one, many people are enjoying this one. Isn't it beautiful? Love it. And then we have this. And this one. Look at that. Pretty, 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 pretty. Now, let's flip the other side now. Let's go to the back of it. So do you remember I showed you the cone, the bottom of the waffle cone? And the stamp will help you to create your own if you don't want to use this backing. And this one. Now the thing about the Stampin' Up papers is that they're all able to blend. They're all able to match with each other. So when you create your cards or whatever you're creating, you will know that they go together. You wouldn't have to worry about, does this go together, does this not go together, because all of the papers will match. All right, so that's that. So I have the paper. I've got these stamp pads. I've got the stamp. I've got the punch. And these particular pads are not what's going to be used for the ice cream necessarily. There's lots of other things, but these are not the ones for the ice cream. The ice cream requires, oh, actually I do. I have the Bermuda Bay. I have the Bermuda Bay, and that's the only one I have right now for the ice cream. So I have others to get. I don't think I'll get all of them, not right now, because this is a busy time and this girl needs to save her money. So, you know, you only get what you can afford. Don't go crazy when you can't. But this is Christmas, and as I watch my 12-year-old daughter get her Christmas gifts from myself and my mom and sister and whatnot, that for the most part, if I don't get myself my own Christmas present, I get nothing, baby. So this is my Christmas present. And one of the best things about buying your own Christmas presents is that you know you like whatever you get. If not, you have no one to blame. So another set that I got was, oh, not that one, not that one, was this. And this is called the Sweet Strawberry. And the Sweet Strawberry comes with a punch as well. And I love this because it's, oh, my bad. Listen, guys. This sweet ice cream, one of the wonderful thing is, number one, the font, right? Look at the font. So beautiful. And I love what it says. Sometimes individuals would buy the stamps just for what it says. And here it says, treat yourself. You melt my heart. Can you imagine? I'm going to make a card and then have some of these lovely things. Just to make a card and then you can put, you melt my heart, or telling and encouraging somebody to treat themselves. And here, the font here, I love this. It says, thank you, with sprinkles on top. I love it. Okay, now the sweet strawberry allows you to stamp, and look at that, it's got the strawberry, and this as well is a photopolymer, so you can see exactly where you're stamping, and it could be like a two-layer, right? So you stamp this and then you stamp over that, and look at that, absolutely beautiful. This one says, that's so sweet of you. You know, when someone does something great, you say, that's so sweet of you. Happy birthday, you sweet thing. Thank you, just for you. Hello there, right? And bam. Again, we're not going to be like those other folks not opening their punches and punching. No, we're going to punch. So here's the leaf. Here's a little flower. The stem. and the strawberry. All right, so of course I'm gonna punch. Might not be pink, but I'm gonna punch. I'm gonna punch the whole thing, and as time goes by, I'm gonna learn the technique how to save my paper. So here you go. Here you have the strawberry. Here you've got the leaf. Here is the little flower. You know the strawberries have little flowers. And here's the stem on top. 2 years ago, summer, I went strawberry picking, and it was the most beautiful experience. At first I was, you know, being all fanciful, not wanting to pick and plop one of the strawberries into my mouth, and coming on to the end of it, I just didn't care. And I live to tell it. So if you go out picking strawberries, go ahead and have yourself a couple, and you'll hopefully be alright as well. So look at that. There's a strawberry. I love it. Love it, love it. And it's the exact same size on the on the case here. And someone pointed out the other day that this actually looks like a nose. It actually could look like a nose, someone's nose. Interesting what you can come up with. So I have to do a bit of playing around with this. And someone also said, if you turn, so you see this, the strawberry is like this, but they said if you turn it this way, here it looks like a pear, like a is it a pear? Yeah, I think they said a pear. Yeah, look at that. Right? Now, I don't know how many of you have experienced stamping and making cards and such, but it's a wonderful therapy to get into and fun. All right? Now, the thing is, I ordered $100+. And yes, I deserve that and more, but that's what I ordered for this. And when you do that, you're able to get this in conjunction. Oh, I'm using that word again. You get this paper, it's a set of 12, and you also get this additional stamps. And this is called Berry Blessing. Like Very Blessing, get Berry Blessings. And here it says, wishing you the very best, bountiful blessings. I love that. You always have a way of making my day. I love that. And again, this is a photopolymer stamp. So when you stamp with just this one here, you can add this on top of that, and you'll be able to see what you're stamping. And it coordinates with the strawberry punch. So Stampin' Up is very, very good with their marketing and their innovative ideas. And I'm going to open this up so you can see. Try not to cut my paper wrongfully. That would be just unthinkable. Don't even want to think about that. We're not going to think about that. Look at that. Now, you know, a thought just came to my mind. If you check out my videos, you know that I create journals. I make handmade journals. They're $25 each. And if you want to practice and take your hand to it, you can even buy a kit with a journal and create your own. All right. And that would be $40 if you get a kit with a journal, or you can just get the journal for $25. And the $25 goes until the end of this year, and then it goes up to $35, and I will have a discount with that, but I'll inform you about that later. But it just dawned on me that perhaps I could give you a piece of my papers, and I don't have a lot, I just have one of each pack. But if you contact me in time, I'm open to sharing a sliver of each of my paper pieces. Well, maybe not each, but the ones that I want to share. So it will be up to my discretion as to which one I share. Because right now I'm thinking maybe I'll use one to create a journal. I just might. But I'll share whatever I can. You just let me know, and even if it's just the scraps, I will share with you. If you say to me, Aisha, I don't care if it's the scraps, you send it to me, then I will think on that as well. Just to share. Maybe I'll do it with 2 individuals. If you purchase any of my journals for the next little while, let me know that you're open to receiving a few pieces of my paper, and I will send it to you with a purchase of my journals. Okay, so with the purchase of my journals, I will send you scrappy pieces so that you can use to create. And listen, when you do that, let me turn the other side. Even the scrappy pieces of papers can create some awesome cards. So don't turn up your nose at my saying pieces of paper, because paper crafters don't believe in throwing away paper. What I do is share my scrappy pieces with anyone who create cards or whatever they create and they want some scrappy papers. This here is, when you have the strawberries, how you see the little holes on the strawberry, just like what you see here. Well, if you want to cut this instead, then you can do that. Should we do it? I'm hearing somebody saying, do it, Aisha, do it. I'll do it. Just give me a second. Okay. So, I want to get a strawberry, but I also want to save my paper. So, I'm going to have to cut out a piece to do that. I did it! Cut into that paper. Yes. So, look at that. I got me that. Let me find a green piece. I have a knockabout piece of paper here I'm going to use for my leaf and my top. Here we are. Let me get. There is my strawberry. How do you like me now? Oop. Oh my, absolutely beautiful. So this is Stamping Up. If you want to know more, contact me at youngspapercreations and let's talk. We could talk. And so here again, berry blessings. And listen, paper crafting is one of the most precious thing that you can get yourself into. Don't stay away from paper crafting one more day. Get into paper crafting. It's the best therapy ever. Like even right now, a little while back, I was feeling sleepy, and I decided I had this box sitting here, and I needed to go through it, and I was so good. I was so proud of myself. I didn't rush to open it. I just knew that it was there, and now my daughter is sleeping. I have some quiet time to myself, and yes, it's late, but hey, I love having quiet time, and when she's awake, I don't have it. If you're a parent, you know what I mean. So here is, I continue to show the other side of the strawberry, of the berry blessings paper. This is beautiful. Now remember, I told you that Stampin' Up paper, whatever you put together, you know that it will match. You don't have to worry about that. It will match. So you can create cards of all varied coloring. It will match. So I'm just showing you the opposite side of what we saw before, right? This is just the other side. We got some plaids going on. Lovely green. I love green. A few years back, I fell in love with green, and no turning back. Now, for this berry blessing and berry stuff, we have some colors here. They have balmy blue, blackberry bliss, calypso coral, cherry cobbler, daffodil delight, flirty flamingo, one of which I got, garden green, I don't own that, granny apple green, I don't own that, night of navy, don't own that. I have lots that I don't have, but again, we use what we have, and we have fun. And so again, this is my unboxing of where did I put my catalog? Let me see if I can get my catalog. Okay guys, I placed my catalog somewhere, and it's not nearby enough for me to show it to you, but I promise that the next time I come on, I'm gonna have it. But this is for um, the this is going from January 2021 to when is it? March, somewhere there, March or May of 2021. And if you want to get your hands on these items, January 5th, I will showcase the catalog so you can see, and you'll be able to order from January 5th any of these items